These guys look like they're not having good days. But let's talk about iron farms real quick. Shall we? Welcome back. It's Malsiv. We're back here in our builds world. You can see behind us some of the builds that we've done in the past. In our first 4 episodes. This episode, instead of something aesthetic or design-wise, we're going to look at something a little more functional. The newest versions of Minecraft make making iron farms extraordinarily easy. It's a farm that everyone should have, as then you never have to worry about iron again. Easy to make beacon bases, get your gear, get your redstone components, whatever it may be. And I've started the process that you see and hear right underneath my feet. So if we back up, I've made 2 quick ones. This one here is the more compact of the 2. And it uses a pillager instead of a standard zombie, drowned, stray, whatever other mob that you may have to scare your villagers. Because the mechanic really is just scare your villagers. They'll make you bunches of iron. The pillager can be pacified, meaning if you sit in a boat with him, he'll just continue to fire arrows and miss you until he has no more crossbow. At that point, we get him in this small area here, and we've got 3 beds inside. We can actually kind of jump inside real quick. We can see we trapped him in a small area with trapdoors, so he cannot move. That 1 piece of carpet there is just to take away that spawn space, and the 3 beds so that the villagers have something that they can sleep in at night. Sometimes with this type of build, being as simple as it is, you have to reset them by letting the villagers go to sleep in their beds. This over here, we've got a drowned. A zombie would work just as well. He's holding something in his hand. He shouldn't despawn. Or you can also name tag. Same thing with your pillager. Get some name tags. You can get those by fishing. Or if you have some librarians that are maxed out. But either way, get these guys name tags so they don't despawn. Life will be much better for you that way. I would probably encourage also to carpet the area where your mob is, just in case an iron golem were to try to spawn in there. That will break your farm fairly quickly. So right now, no golems are spawning because there are no valid spawn spaces within area, including this area here where the drowned is. It's not technically big enough. It still worries me to have that going. So both of these, when you've got a group of 3 villagers, as they panic, they have a chance to spawn a golem within a certain range. And you can do this in a very small space. This one over here will actually fit, you see, in a 5x5. And you can make it pretty much that size all the way up. So I'm going to make a small platform real quick and then see what it looks like to have the golems spawning. All right, we can see in the hotbar down below, we don't have a lot of items to make this farm. It's really quite simple. So within range of the villagers, which you can do this fairly closely, you just add a 5x5 platform. Now I've taken the center out and I have a hopper right here facing into this chest, which you can access from underneath as well. So the only spawnable spaces are in the water. We've got 1 source at each corner to kind of funnel everybody into the middle here. Now occasionally a golem spawning will be able to sit right here and not move. He'll be able to hang out. It's an oddity, but there is a way to fix that. I got fences around the outside just to keep the water in place, keep the golems from going anywhere. So if they spawn anywhere on here, they'll get pulled to the middle. When they die, the hopper feeds into the chest. If you look underneath, feeds right on in. So all the poppies, all the iron will head right into there. Now you could extend this, make this go down into a sorting system so that your iron goes one way, your poppies go another, and then get auto composted into bone meal. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this. I've also added some ways in which to block off the threat. These are just simple trapdoors. If you close those at night, these guys can go back to sleep. The other thing over here you can do, instead of using trapdoors, drop them down with a piston. And so that will raise him back up to the level where they get scared. So if it was nighttime, the villagers would be able to sleep. It kind of resets the system in the event it ever breaks. So what you want to do now, just the center part, we put our iron bars up here, 1 floating above the middle. And then I extend these out. And traditionally, to kind of solve that problem I was talking about before, if you branch them out double from the middle, so 1, 2, 1 and 2, you're not going to get them stuck in the middle because they can't get to the middle. This is in their way. So we got this floating iron bar here, one space above the hopper and one space above that, these little wings sticking out. You have to drop your lava right on the top of this or right against the side of this, either way. And that lava will now float in the air. Iron won't catch on fire. This also will make this area spawn proof. You could add torches up here if you really wanted to. These are all bottom slabs, so nobody can spawn down here. All we have to do now really is turn this on. And when they start to panic, they're going to want to spawn golems. And this is the only space that they're allowed to spawn is right up above. Open that up. They will panic once they step off the bed. Right now, they still don't have line of sight. So as they wander, and this could slow down your farm. You could lower the beds one more. So to have your platform down here with the beds here, and then they would always be able to sort of view the threat. Now in this world, I have it set so that we're not going to have any spawning happening, but this would now start to spawn golems right up in here. They would get pushed into the lava. They would die and drop all their stuff into this chest, and you would come and collect loads and loads of iron, loads of poppies, and you can do whatever you want with those. That is a really, really simple, not the most efficient. You're not going to get, the insane rates of iron. You're going to get enough. You will get enough. As you're just building and hanging out in the area, you're going to get all kinds of golems. So, yeah, enjoy this. If you have any comments or questions, get them down in the section below. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is Malsiv. I appreciate you coming by. Thanks for being here. Have a great day.